Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to be talking about how to get exalted, the flight path, what the quartermaster will offer, and the reason for this video is because in Shadowlands there will be a book that allows you to tame Cloud Serpents, and that is the priority to this because the last video I put out, it was all about the pets and what is coming in Shadowlands in the pre-patch. So if you haven't seen it, go check that out. So let's get right on into it. So I'm going to hit Exalted with the Order of the Cloud Serpent. And this is for preparation to Shadowlands in order to get the book. How to School Your Serpent, which is going to cost 50 gold. And it's basically it's a bind on account item. So once you get it with one character, buy it, send it to your hunter, do whatever you got to do with it. The last item that you saw in that tab, in that second tab for the quartermaster that I'm at right now, you need to get that as soon as you hit revered. It's basically going to double your rep bonus. So instead of needing 42 eggs total, 500 rep a piece at the end, you're basically going to only need 21 because it's going to give you 1,000 rep per egg instead of only 500. So it's going to cut your farm time in half. And the reason why I'm telling you this now is because I fucked up big time when I did this. So I had 10 eggs when I was already at like 11k rep with the Order of the Cloud Serpent. So what happened was, it's like I turned in those and then I went to the quartermaster to look and I found out that those last 10 eggs is what I could have finished my entire thing with. It took me 12 and a half hours total to do this. One day, no rep bonus increases except for the last 10,000 or 11,000 of the exalted rep status for it. So right here I'm showing you guys where the first quest is and where you're gonna basically take the first quest to. That's why I have my map open for you guys. If this helps you guys, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. There will be more content coming soon. So this lady right here is gonna be where you get your first quest from. You just go right to where the marker is on the map that I'm showing you, where my guy was, and then all you got to do is just go to guy right here, and he will give you the first 3 quests. And then once you complete these 3 quests right here, he will give you another quest to go back to the lady that you got your first quest from to start the entire initial quest line to be able to unlock your dailies for this place. And you're going to go turn it into the guy, basically the same lady that you picked up all your quests from to go to the island to begin with. So then you're going to head back, you're going to turn that in. I'm showing you guys where the quartermaster is and the items in it right now because some of the videos that I watched, it showed it later in the video rather than sooner. And if I had known that this rep bonus item that you guys will be seeing here in just a second on the second page was here earlier, I might have remembered it. So I'm going to try and throw this up front like I did already a minute ago or so that you guys can check this out. This is all the stuff that the quartermaster has to offer, and I'm really specifying that item right there. Like, you gotta get that ASAP, because if you don't, like me, it took me I could have been done it maybe 10 and a half hours total worth of farming for eggs, but I really fucked up and I didn't get that item. So it was like, as soon as I realized I could have gotten that item, and I should have had that item before I turned in those other eggs, the last 10 that I had, I would have already been done and I would have been completed. But for here, we are going to be taking a fly around all the locations that I have found eggs. There is one spot that people say that eggs do spawn, but I was literally farming for 12 and a half hours yesterday for these eggs, and I didn't see one spawn at all. And I'll make sure I call it out for you guys. But where my mouse is pointing over for you all, this is where all the eggs will spawn. I have found an egg in these areas. As you will see, I found a couple eggs flying around here today, so that way you guys can see certainly what the eggs look like and how like hidden they really are. Like you couldn't even see that if you weren't mousing over it. So you just got to be double check sometimes. You know, you got to be quick but not too quick, because to tell you guys the truth, farming these eggs was quite painful. I was literally farming and trying to beat out Alliance. I was trying to beat out my own Hordes. Everybody was farming these out. So a little tip for you guys, if you guys are thinking about leveling a hunter, or even thinking about, you know, having a hunter in Shadowlands, and you might, by the slimmest of chances, want a Cloud Serpent, just go do it now before it gets too heavy. But that right there, where my mouse is just hanging over, that little rock area, is where people say that an egg will spawn in. But 12.5 hours, I saw 0 spawns there. So it's just one of those things where it might spawn there, but to tell you guys the truth, like I said before 3 or 4 times, I haven't seen it spawn there, so I don't even look there anymore, because it's first of all, I'm exalted. I'm done with this. Thank the Lord, because to tell you guys the truth, this is fucking painful, man. My fiance got home last night from work, and she was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, listen here. I have to do this. This is for the people that want to watch my channel. I was like, I gotta do this. I gotta get it done. I was up until fucking almost 3 o'clock in the morning doing this for you guys. I was like, so this is ridiculous. So please, if you guys like the video and, you know, you're liking the content that's coming up, and even if you don't like the other content but you like this video, please show your support for it, because it took me like legitimately just over half of a day completely to do this for you guys. And it, you know, if it already had the neutral 100% increase to Pandarian rep, and you know, I had the 100% bonus off of that for Revered, I would have been done way long ago. So in those circumstances, it probably would have only taken me like 4 or 5 hours to do it. But other than that, it was actually quite painful, because right now other people are also prepping for their hunters. So please, you know, take my advice on this one. If you don't take it on anything else, and go get it done now if you want the Cloud Serpent as a pet. Because once Shadowlands drops, I have this weird feeling, just this gut feeling, that everybody that owns a hunter, and everybody that procrastinated on doing this, and everybody that didn't want to do it early because, you know, they thought that maybe there was too many people farming it now, just wait until Shadowlands drops, and then more hunters are coming out, because they might get a buff, they might not, or some shit like that. So it's better to be safe than sorry. If it's something that you're thinking about, definitely do it. But if you know for a damn well certain that you guys don't care about hunters, or, you know, leveling one at least, you like to watch gameplay and stuff, that's cool. But if you guys really don't care about leveling a hunter, then I wouldn't even bother with this unless you want the mounts that you get from it. I didn't even want to come back and do the dailies, tell you guys the truth. But that is going to be it for the video today. I hope you all enjoyed. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Give it a thumbs down. Let me know if you didn't and why you didn't like it. Leave a comment down below. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll catch you guys next time. Can't drop out.